the breaking news of the morning. It feels like this is a bit of a back and forth volleying match between whatever's happening in the FBI or the Department of National Intelligence, whatever it may be. And they go back and forth. They go, you don't have anything. Oh, yeah, here's some more. You don't have anything. Oh, yeah, here's some more. And they double down this morning, Will.
That's right. So the director of national intelligence, as we know, Tulsi Gabbard, she had released things last week. Now we are understanding that the director of the CIA, John Ratcliffe, will be declassifying underlying intelligence that was the basis for a classified annex to special counsel John Durham's report on the weaponization of government with Russia collusion.
Keep all the Johns.
There's a lot
of Johns.
That's right. What this intelligence is going to show, according to sources, is what the intelligence community knew about Russia collusion hoax and when they knew it, and how bad it is for them, including things like there was foreign intelligence that our government had.
Listen to this. Okay, I think we got to slow this down because this is a big moment here. Well, this is where you got to look at how our government reacted just a few years ago, under 10 years ago, working towards what would become the first Trump presidency.
That's right. So there is reports that is what we will see in this underlying intelligence is that foreign governments, other intelligence agencies that shared information with the CIA, John Brennan, the director of the CIA, with what they called surprising specificity, like detailing what was going to happen with the Russia collusion hoax before the FBI ever started Crossfire Hurricane. They shared this intelligence showing that Hillary Clinton and her team had authorized a smear campaign against President Trump, that this smear campaign would allege he was an asset of Putin, and that all of this was to further the distraction against her emails, as well as that the FBI would amplify these claims through investigative steps. And they said it described the Russia collusion hoax with surprising specificity before the FBI ever opened the investigation.
That was the line that really caught me off guard, was the specificity, saying essentially they knew the plans that were going to happen before that. And not only did they not forward it, they seemed to want to embolden it, to engage in it, to engulf it.
Earlier, when we were talking last week about this, there is a part of me that's like, none of these people ever get held accountable. Reading what John Brennan knew, what James Comey knew, according to these reports, there better be some accountability here, because this is a cut and dry case of knowing one thing and then pulling a scam on the entire American public for years, wasting taxpayer money, wasting criminal resources, and trying to undermine an elected president of the United States. It is shocking. There's multiple reports, and because you're getting it from different sources, we haven't seen the primary documents yet. But what we're expected to get is declassified intelligence that was in an annex to the John Durham report. We know that the John Durham report, special counsel, was highly critical of the way that the Crossfire Hurricane investigation, the weaponization of the government, unfolded under the FBI leadership of James Comey, and then following with the special counsel, Robert Mueller, and the intel agencies. What we haven't seen is what a lot of his report was based on, because it was classified intelligence product. That tells the full story. And that is what we are expected to see declassified by John Ratcliffe and then either released by the Department of Justice, because that is a work product of a special counsel, or they could release it through someone like Chairman Grassley of the Senate Judiciary Committee, which is how they've released some of these other things that have come out, such as the Clinton email classified annex that was released just a few weeks ago. But here's some of the things that we're hearing already. One is a report out of Fox News. The other is out of Tablet Magazine. These are a good chance they're talking about the same thing, but until we see it, we won't know if these are two separate items, but they seem to correlate pretty closely. Fox is saying that there was alarming specificity in the intelligence before Crossfire Hurricane was opened by the FBI. That was the investigation into Trump-Russia collusion.
We're talking about now at least 10 years.
Right.
If not 11 plus.
2015, 2016. 2016 is when a lot of this work product was first obtained by the intelligence community.
But it's just now getting to the light of day because we have a new administration in
That's
town.
right. And this administration is being transparent, showing what went on. And one of the really shocking details to me is that, and bear with me for a minute here, the director of the CIA at the time, this was at the end of the Obama administration as the 2016 election cycle was going forward, received intelligence from the Dutch spy agency, so that would be the Dutch equivalent to the CIA, that they were spying on Russia. And they saw that Russia had hacked the DNC, which was widely known, and received communications, internal documents, that Russia knew that Hillary Clinton and her campaign had authorized a smear campaign of Donald Trump. And what they were going to claim is that Donald Trump was an asset of Putin, and that would damage his credibility and help her get elected.
It feels like maybe we heard that a few times.
And so it's interesting. One, we've now learned the Russians knew about that,
because this was
did nothing.
This was before that narrative began.
So that already discredits the later intelligence community assessment that the Russians wanted Donald Trump to win. How could they hurt Hillary Clinton if they said, hey, by the way, she's about to launch a false attack on us? How do we know? Yeah, we hacked her emails. But this isn't true. That would damage the credibility of the Clinton campaign. And that would help Donald Trump potentially get elected if that was the goal of the Russians. So the Dutch say, hey, we've learned about what the Clinton campaign is going to do because we're spying on the Russians. And what did John Brennan do, the director of the CIA? He took this and they called it the Clinton Plan Intelligence. So what the campaign was going to do. And he briefed senior White House officials. He briefed the director of national intelligence, James Clapper. He briefed the president, and he briefed James Comey, the director of the FBI at the time. What transpired after that is that this other intelligence says the FBI is going to be amplifying this work product of the Clintons that released this. They did exactly what the intelligence told them they were going to do. Instead of investigating the Clinton campaign for trying to fabricate intelligence, they did what they were forecasted to do. They started investigating President Trump about this fake plan. Now, James Clapper,
knowing that it was not only a fake plan, it was a plan that was created intentionally to disrupt the election and to swing votes potentially to Hillary Clinton.
That's right. And so John Brennan...
So they were like, that's a good idea, Putin.
Brennan knew this was going to happen. James Clapper knew it was going to happen. James Comey knew it was going to happen. Those are the three people that there have been criminal referrals about. James Comey, James Clapper, John Brennan. They all knew.
3 J's.
And nowhere in the intelligence community assessment, which was released, did they mention that they had this intelligence. They even testified that they had no idea about this later. They lied to Congress. They lied to the media. Right. They lied to the American people. He said, it rings true.
It rings true.
So now we are seeing that even the special counsel, which one may ask, why didn't the special counsel, John Durham, bring charges? I mean, we do know that he was probably reined in by Merrick Garland to some degree because that was the attorney general under Joe Biden. But we know that these individuals knew that this was a scam to begin with that was cooked up by the Clinton campaign. They knew that the Russians knew about it and weren't doing anything about it, which would help Hillary Clinton if she were to get out there with this information, which she did. And they did nothing about it. Instead of shutting it down, they amplified it. They started an investigation based off of something that they already knew wasn't true. Yeah. They lied to the American people. They lied to Congress. They wasted taxpayer money. They tried to subvert a presidency. If that's not a treasonous conspiracy, I don't know what is.
We are so excited to announce the ACLJ's brand new app, completely redesigned to provide you with the best tools available to partner with us at the ACLJ. You can watch the daily Secular program, sign the petitions, customize your ACLJ membership experience, donate with the click of a button, and receive up-to-the-minute critical updates that the mainstream media can't censor. Just scan the QR code on your screen or go to your phone's app store, search ACLJ, and click install. It's that simple.